Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night. Please choose which greeting is appropriate for your viewing time. I've been watching YouTube for a long time now, getting a lot of ideas. You guys have been extremely helpful to me, and I wanted to give back. This is Windex for Your Mind, coming to you live and direct from the Fortress of Solitude. What you see here displayed before your eyes is my Summertime E.D.C. This is the E.D.C. I carry for the most part about 4 months out of the year. When I'm not carrying this revolver, I'm usually carrying a custom-built Commander size 1911. We'll talk about that at some other time. On with the show. Starting at the 12 o'clock position and working our way clockwise, we have 2 Bianchi speed strips. Each one of those speed strips are loaded with 6 rounds. Those 6 rounds are Winchester semi-jacketed hollow points, 110 grain. I believe those things are moving at about 1,300 feet per second, which is a lot faster than you and I could ever run. The gun is also loaded to capacity, which is 5 rounds of the same. The way I look at it, that gives me about 17 rounds, and that should be enough rounds to either remove the threat, remove me from the area where the threat is taking place, get me to my vehicle, and allow me to either remove myself from the area, or if the threat persists and I am being pursued, allows me to unleash the trunk monkey that I hold inside my vehicle. Moving to the right, we have the Kershaw Ultra Sharp Electrolight Super Magnum Research Tactical Elite Ultra Mega. I have no idea what that is. That is actually a Kershaw. Which one, I could not tell you. The short of this story is I picked it up at Walmart. It's light, it was cheap, it was sharp, it looked good with my attire, and it is less ominous and threatening than other knives that I carry when I'm just being casual around town and just kicking inside jeans and cargo shorts. To the right of that, I have my watch. That is a Steinhausen. It is currently equipped with a stainless steel. We also have 2 other bands for it, both of which are crocodile. One is black, one is brown. I changed the bands out. Hell, I changed the watches out based on my attire, based on my needs. Next thing is my pen. I also fondly call it my moneymaker. That pen is actually custom made and made out of deer antler. It's thicker, heavier. It's classically called a cigar pen. I like it. It works for my big hands. I tend to be a bigger guy, and these are my meat skinners, and pretty big pen works well. But here's the reason why we are gathered today. That is the Ruger SP-101. That is my current carry piece. This SP-101 is outfitted with the Powell Ferro Hoe grips. They have finger grooves. Very comfortable, and I think it's attractive as well. It also has the spur on the hammer removed, and the spine of that hammer has been polished to a mirror-like finish. It has no rear sight, but it has a rear channel groove. It does have a front sight. The stock one has been replaced with a Meprolite night sight. It glows in the dark. It's very cool. The insides of this weapon has been done up a bit. Certain areas where need to be tightened have been tightened. Certain areas which need to be loosened have been loosened. Springs have been changed. I'm pulling about a 9.5 trigger pull. Springs are wolf. Things have been polished. Even the cylinder has been polished. The front of the weapon, the crown has been recrowned to an appropriate angle, and everything seems to be working very well. This weapon is surprisingly accurate, and honestly, I think it's very, very sexy. You can pretty much thank, or I would like to thank, the following for me choosing this weapon as my Summertime E.D.C. First of all would be Oil the Gun, the Yankee Marshall, and Gary Mandovan. If I believe correctly, these gentlemen have done reviews on these weapons. They actually thought about taking it, or I think they have taken it to Gemini Custom and had some work done. If you listen to the things that I've done to my weapon and some upcoming things I plan on doing to it, such as skeletonizing the trigger, I'm doing a ball on a budget Gemini Custom work between me and my gun mechanic. It's turning out just lovely. I'm going to tell you, I really owe a lot to the YouTube community, and I would like to give back if possible. Do me a favor, like or subscribe, and definitely comment on my videos. Tell me what you think, see how I can improve. If you do comment, please be nice. I'm a very sensitive man. This is Windex for Your Mind signing off. Please remember to always be safe. It feels like something's heating up. Can I live with you? 986.